Welcome everybody to Manjaro Linux. Today I show you a new 0.8 preview version of Manjaro Linux. There are rumors about a new based distribution, or we want to rebase Manjaro. So, there will come something up. It's called Sonar Linux. Sonar Linux is a distribution for accessible needs, and they will rebase their distribution on Manjaro. So for Manjaro, nothing will change. So let's go on. Here we have the new preview of the upcoming stable version. I think we'll finish before Christmas. So what we have here is Pamac telling us there's one update already available. Also we have Pamac, the red star indicating the cell. Here we can start the update manager or Pamac itself, or even quit it. Then we have the volume switch. We can add or reduce the volume. It also indicates on the upper right what we're doing here. Also we have the network manager as usual, the clipboard, the clock, and two desktops to switch. In the welcome screen we have the new features button, and here we are in the README now. What's new in this version is Pamac. It's on 0.8, has a stable backend, nutrition appropriate window was redesigned. It also has now an expander. Post-instance script output is visible also with expander. I will show you later. And now we can even install packages locally. Just double click the package and Pamac will install it, even through the file manager. And a fancy about window. Also new is thus it's Irish for setup. It's our new graphical installer with a simplified user interface, partitioning in 3 modes, automatic. It will erase your whole disk. Alongside, if you have Windows for example, will shrink your installation and add Manjaro to it, or a custom one. You can select and partitioning your own hardware as you like. Also we plan LUX and LFM support, using rsync to unsquash the images, have a WebKit slideshow, a bootloader support for grub in BIOS and EFI, and location selection on a map. Also your home viewer we can encrypt now, and we have an auto login for all distro managers, and Orca. Orca is for Sonar Linux. It will speak to you what about you're doing. So if you are blind, you can even use Manjaro or Sonar Linux. It comes with a stable 3.10 LTS kernel, Mesa 9.2, GStreamer, LibreOffice, an updated Manjaro hardware detection tool, and a brand new Catalyst drivers. So let's look what's changed on the installer. Here we are in SAS. Here we can select our languages. There are many of them, and you guys are really fast in translating them to your native language. So next we can select the location we are. So let's tell I'm in England. Then we have a check here if everything is fine. Then we can select if we want to do it automatic alongside or manage the partitions. Let's check it out how to do that. Here we have the options. You can simply click on change, add the mount point, click on format or whatever to see what's happened. So this one is the wrong one, so we can change it again to the boot folder. We can select swap, even format it, and here we go for the root partition. So that's all. This checkbox will install grub or not. You can select it if you have more hard drives here. So here we have the summary, what we're doing. We click on OK, and SAS will do the rest. It has a multi-install feature, so if you click here and still setting stuff up, it will install automatically in the background. So let's go forward here, and we can select the keyboard layout in the several variants. So Canadian is fine here now. Here we can enter what we are, how we are, who we are, and what we want. So let's call it test, 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 test. We can select here auto login and encrypt the home dir. This still not work, but well, let's check it. Here the question will become later. This is the slideshow, the progress bar, the state of the copying, and the complete progress bar, what we state are now. Since it's installing it now, let's take a look at Pamac. We can start Pamac with a red star, and just we see what the update manager wants from us. We enter a password. In the live session it's Manjaro. I mistyped it, that's why it doesn't start. Or no, it's lagging because it's installing. So here you can see the Manjaro system is new, so we can update it and click on the details. So you see what's happening here now, and even more updates are available. So let's update this as well. It even displays the errors and tries it again and gives you the error messages. So let's see how Pamac performs if we start it. Again, we need the password. So we cancel this update now. As usual, we can type what we want. So if you search for a game, we type in game and we have the list. So here we have the infos, the dependencies and the details. If you want to install it, right click, click on install. Let's go for a Linux kernel. We have several here in Manjaro. So we scroll down, see everything about Linux. Here we had it. Come on. Yeah. So let's say we want to install the 08. So we can also install with optional dependencies. We can select the dependencies. And if we click on install now, it's over here. It will tell us what we want to do. Let's download the Linux kernel and you see here the details. If we have extra modules installed, like here VirtualBox, it normally installs them as well. Let's see how far the install is. Will take still. That's it. Now you see also all the informations. It's configuring now the Linux kernel. Simply a great feature Golem has managed in the series of Pamac. Now you see everything what's happening. Back to the installer. Still installs here. Normally don't do it, installing on a live CD and installing it on a target at the same time. So this is a little stress test to see if the installer will crash if we install with Pamac some software in a live session. So far, the installer is still alive. Okay, Pamac finished. Yeah, we want to FTC update. For now not. Also we have the groups we can select. If you click on Kali base, only the base packages will be displayed. Click on state. Now we see all the installed packages or the uninstalled packages, or even orphans. If there are any, we don't see them. We have nothing to install. On the upper right here we have the fancy About window, and we can install local packages. So we can browse for the packages, for example like this, and we can say we want to install it. So let's say we want to install this driver here. To install, we click on OK. How cool is that? So the installer does something crazy now. Check it out. It's configuring your hardware. And create the new kernel image. And after that, you get a question if you want to restart your Linux distribution Manjaro and try it out after you have installed it. So if you want to help out, you can translate stuff in your native language, provide us with graphical images, so the design will be fine and everything else should be doing. So thanks for watching and hope see you soon. Bye bye.